Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. As for the whole spawn chunk thing, yeah, tempted to just go off now for a minute. You know what, I'll worry about that in a bit. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. I'll worry about that in a bit, because what I'll do is, when I have finished recording this time round, I'll go and do a little bit of research with it. Now, I'll make absolutely certain how to find these spawn chunks and deal with it like that. We'll deal with it properly. So the next thing that I want to do is go through here. Now, I was originally thinking I'll find the spawn chunks, make sure I know where they are, and then I will do a sort of a wall, a fence, right the way round the base, marking out clearly exactly where the spawn chunks are. At the moment, I'm just confused. I don't know where the spawn chunks are. The information I'm finding, like, there's a lot of things saying that it's a 21 by 21 square. Maybe it is with like a 19 by 19 on the inside or something like that. So I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to make doubly certain, and I will finish sort of marking out where they are off camera at some point, because I've taken way too long to do this anyway. We've got a bit in there. That was going to be our next like doorway. I'm going to put that one there. And this was going to be a doorway into everything down this way. Right, we come down into here, and we've got, yeah, I don't want to go in that way, but we've got, it's the cave system in under here. So there's loads and loads of stuff to be found in the cave system down here. We could be here for a very long time, going through all the caves, finding everything. This is a big chunk of coal. I thought this would be like a really quick, easy, grab the coal here, you know, it's just in this. It was only a 2 pieces of coal showing, and this is an awful lot of coal. I'll put that torch in there and dig you out. Let's stick another torch down just to be on the safe side in there, and I want to go back. Where do I need to go? Now I'm lost. Yes, right, okay, so I've got coal up there as well. I'm going to dig that down. I'm going to take all of that out just here, just in case there is anything up above me. I don't want to come back at a later date and forget that I've got something up there that could potentially cause us some problems. So we potentially got a little bit of a problem there with this, but there's not like much of a problem, is it? There's not a lot going on there. So now if I come over to this side and remove that there, little bit of gravel has come down, and that's it for the coal. That's everything. There's nothing else that I need to take out of there. So I can just remove that and then pick up the rest of it. Okay. Now, somewhere back here is the exit, and that's this direction. It's up here. There's one bit. There's not that bit. So no, I don't want to go up there. I don't think it's that way. It's not up there. It's here. This is the exit right here. There, we've got these bits. And I've got pickaxe there. Let me take out the rest of those pieces right there. And that's kind of like the exit bit down there. So this is the entrance back into the cave for later, when we eventually do want to come back into here. I don't want to go back into there at the moment, but what I am going to do is I'm going to dig this out down to a depth of 3 all the way through. I've got torches in there, and then I'll come out to this side. I'll take a piece of diorite, I believe. I'm not going to be using huge amounts, but we'll pop a piece of diorite right in there. This cliff face will remove other pretty things from there another time. We won't be doing that right now. And I want to look. Here it is, an oak door. That's the one that I wanted. And swap you over like that. And I'll stick a door right there. So that is the cave entrance in there. You know what we can do? You put a sign in there just for a second, and then go up there and go here, be caves. Right. Here be caves. There they are. They are in there. And I got more coal out here. So let's do it. We're going to do a little bit of tidying up just in places right here. So, like, we've got these bits of coal kicking around. We want to tidy those up and just mine them back so that we've removed them from this area, and then we can start, like, filling in some of this bit. I want all of this out here as grass anyway, so I got a bit more that I'm going to need to fill in. There's a load of coal here. There's also a load of diorite under here, which I don't want to go too close to our diamonds on this diorite, because, quite frankly... Right, where did I go with that? That's kind of like over this way, isn't it? I went out that way and through. I got the diorite over here. I don't want to get too close to anything in that direction. I don't want to spoil anything that I've gone and built over there if I go and mine out this bit of diorite. I mean, there's plenty of other places that I can find diorite, isn't there? It's not like we're gonna ever really, truly run out of the stuff. So if I was to just take a little bit of this out, like this, I'm not going to, like, do it excessively. Mine out these few bits right here. I can go back, you know, in a straight line in front of us. This way. Take out a load. There, and right, well, let's go down another layer and take out a bit more of it. You do get some nice big veins of the stuff in the ground anyway. So it's not like there's going to be major issues with this. I'm not going to be struggling to find it later when I'm doing the decorative features of the base that require vast quantities of diorite and granite that I really, really like to use because I think it looks absolutely amazing. Now I want to fill this all back up again. This is a bit that can take a while. Shouldn't take too long though. And I'm not gonna put anything else in. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Right, let's climb out a minute. Put one down there. It's just about bedtime, so if I go and take a couple of stacks of this, I'm keeping hold of that one. I'll put out the granite there. I've got a stack of diorite, another part stack of it. The gravel can go. Netherrack, we'll just ditch. Yeah, let's just get rid of what we can here. I've not got a lot of room for it. Take another one of them. And the fence can go up there. That's probably enough. It's getting close towards the end of the day. I do still need to be a little bit careful about, like, the end of the day. Like, making sure that my counter is properly deactivated before I rush off and go to sleep. Just because it seems like a more sensible option. Now, there's that bit. And then I can do... Ooh, I didn't want to do that. Go and do that. That's what I wanted to do. Now we go back down into the pit. And I'm going to fill it all the way up with cobblestone, apart from the top layer, which is going to end up being dirt. I could just leave this open and fill it in with a torch, but I don't actually plan to build anything in here, I don't think. So rather than leaving it open, I'm going to fill it all up. It's just going to make life a little bit easier, I think. And then if I do happen to want something from here, well, I'll just have to dig it out some other time, that's all. I do this quite often. Let's come in round like that and fill in there. There we go. It can take, like, surprising how much you can dig out in a short space of time. And then when you go to fill it all back in again, you sort of think, wow, I've actually been quite busy here, really. I've done quite a substantial amount of work, far more than I thought I'd done. And, right, now I need to kind of just tuck this in carefully like that. There we go. And then over this way. Like that, up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in on this bit. And that's actually everything that I want to do. I don't want to go any higher than that. If I have my pickaxe here, I'll then remove all stone at this level so that we can then just go and put down grass. Now, I may at some point decide to change this around a little bit and have a bit of something else decorating this area instead of stone. Instead of just grass, you know, we could put some footpaths down or something. I mean, you can just go and build the footpaths quite simply just on their own. But I'm not planning to do that right now, as that's not something that's on my current to-do list. I'm going to leave all the rest of the, any of the diorite or anything that might be in the ground right here. Now, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to worry about it. I just want to have this as nice, clean grass everywhere, all the way through, and we won't worry about anything extra. Right. You and done. There. Now, I need to have dirt. Probably not have enough dirt here, to be honest. Let's go in. No, I don't want you. You're for going up top and doing some stuff up there. We'll leave behind a stack of cobbly stone. And again, I am running out of space. I have got very little space left anywhere in the chest. Like, I'm mining out all this stuff that I want to keep, and I'm doing all this stuff that I want to keep. But quite frankly, a lot of this is just taking, like, there's a lot of space, and there's a lot of time being taken up with doing a lot of these things. Yes, it's all kind of adding up, isn't it? Now, we get rid of those. Pop all of this in place. Pop, oop, I don't want to do that. There. And down through that way. Right, next on the list is we're going to go up the top and we're going to do that library. I want to get that library started up there so that we can start doing the Great Book of Names. I wanted to find the spawn chunks because I thought it would be an interesting exercise to try and find them. Turns out that it was more frustrating than anything else, and I still don't know for certain if I found them. I don't even know how to test them at the moment because there's so much conflicting advice. I am going to have to spend quite a long time researching this and making absolutely certain where these spawn chunks might be. But that's looking a lot tidier down there. That's looking a lot better. The tree can stay there for a minute. We'll go and find the flowers eventually, and we'll put a load of flowers down here. I think that's going to make it look a lot better. Next on my list of things that I want to do is I want to take that for wheat right there. Have I got any more? Not here. Right, and my bags are getting, like, completely full again, which means that I'm not going to be able to do an awful lot of things that I want to go and do. We've got 15 cooked chickens. You see, I got plenty of food. I got absolutely no problem with food and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, like, I've got no issues with food at all. We absolutely don't need to worry about that. So we've got loads of cooked chicken. I've now got the cattle over there. They're providing us with food as well. I don't have any more wheat. What did I do? Did I use it? Did I already feed it all? I must have done. I must have already fed all of the wheat that I've got to the cattle. Now, there's like 2 squares in this wheat field that are not yet ready to harvest. So I'm going to just go through and harvest everything in here like this. And then we'll go and replant everything that we can. And then we will go and feed the cows. Get as many of those over there as we can. Right, there's everything, and there's everything picked up. Now we go to wheat and we put that down. I've got... what's that? 70. I got 80 pieces of wheat. That's excellent. So we got loads of wheat in here. No issues there. Go back and fill in these. Just go slow filling these in. There's no need to rush with it. And greenhouses are on the agenda, but we'll worry about they're a little bit later. The first greenhouse that I do build, though, is going to be a sugarcane greenhouse, because that's what we're going to want for making books for the library. We need leather and sugarcane as the most important aspects of building our library. Right, there's that bit done there. I'm going to go over this way a second. Through there, like that. And then in here, like that. And I'm going to come over to here. And I'm just going to dump these seeds right in here. Now, apparently, I got to put quite a few seeds in to fill this thing up. I'm fine with that. I got no problems with that. I could go and use some of the... Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to keep one stack of seeds for a minute, and we'll go and, like, compress the chickens a little bit more. They're already fairly compressed where they are at the moment, but I figure we can go and compress the chickens a little bit more and get a few more in there. Now, all of the cows are currently grown, so I'm going to go into the middle of the cows. I'm going to have my stack of wheat right there, and then I'm going to stand up on here like this. And you just kind of move around in a circle like that, and give all of the cows a piece of wheat, and then they'll be very happy. Right, is there anyone that's not been fed? Don't think so. I think they've now all been fed. There's a whole load of baby cows, and we're done. Right. Lots of baby cows in there. We'll come back and we'll do the same again a little bit later. Not just yet, though. That can wait. Next, I'm going up the top. Now, before I go up there, I'm going to make ladders so that I can put the... Like, we need a quicker way to get up there and a quicker way to get back down again. I don't want to be spending ages sort of wandering up the path that I got up the side of the mountain. It's just going to take too long to get up the mountain every time. So, we'll speed things up a little bit by building ladders up the side. And it'd be nice to have a water drop here as well. A water drop is a very useful item to go and have. What have I got? What have I got? I haven't got room for anything, really, have I? Look at that. Right, I got 2 bits of wheat left. No, I have no room in here for anything at all. What am I going to do with this? Like, there's the quartz. I got a bit in there. I'm going to take that iron, the horse armor out and do that. Bones, no. Eggs, so I can go and put those somewhere else. Can't really do anything with this. Leave that. No saplings. I got mountains of coal here. We can put a little bit more coal up there, just to get that out of the way. There is a really good way to... Like, if you're pressed for space, like I am right now at the moment, the best way to store coal is basically do that and turn it into coal blocks. Yep. Absolute best way to store coal, because I can go and take all of this now, drop them in there like that, and I can make 14 blocks of coal. Now, I believe a block of coal does actually do better than individual pieces of coal, but to me, that doesn't really make any difference. I'm not too fussed about that. So I'll put the blocks of coal in there, and then I've got them for long-term storage. Not that we're, you know, it's not like a major problem, but there is some stuff that we might want to do with that later. Go here. So I'm looking for timber so I can make ladders. There's some jungle planks there. I've got lots of sticks, which I'll take out. And then here, I got a bit of granite in there. And I got some diorite right there. Go up higher, and there's some more diorite. That's all full. Everything else is full. I got no room for anything. I really need a sorting system. I need a sorting system. I need to be able to, like, upload a whole load of this. Let's just dump the gold nuggets in there as well. Back over on this side, I've got a single raw chicken. Let's cook that chicken, shall we? I don't want... Yeah, I'll put it in that one. There. Right. I'll cook that chicken a minute. And I've got... Well, I got 2 bits of cooked mutton. So what we'll do is we'll eat the cooked mutton first. And then I've got the stack of cooked chicken, which is just kind of like a backup that we'll be using for later. I know what I want to do is these ink sacks. I can get rid of those. And 64 wheat seeds. I was going to go and break open the top of the chicken pen. I'll take 3 bits of glass with me. We'll bust open the chicken pen and we'll put in more wheat seeds. And we'll breed those chickens a little bit more. Just close that up. So we'll go and try that a minute. And then up over this way. And again, and again, and again, and again. And look at all of the chickens we got in here. I feel a little bit sorry for them. Not a lot sorry, a little, only a little bit. Right, just a little bit sorry. And they're already, like, jumping up on top of each other. Trying desperately to escape. It's not going to work. But have a bit of food. There, see, now they're really happy. All the hearts, they're happy with their food. They're happy with life. They're just pleased in general, but now there is even more chickens in this bit in here. There's a few more. And another one. Oh, this is brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic. Oh, I feel sorry for these chickens. Look at them. There's a lot of chickens in there. I've done all of the chicken breeding I think that I can do. Let's just drop down like that a minute. Yeah, I don't think there's any more chicken breeding happening in there. Okay, now I can take my 3 bits of glass that I had like that and put them back. Right, bits of chicken are back. You know, I'm going to leave them. I am actually going to leave them a torch up there so they can see what is going on. They can watch the impending doom of any children that they might have there. Our murder machine is properly cramped in there. Petter, please look away now. You're probably not going to like what we're doing. Just putting that out there. I really don't think you're going to like what we're doing in there, Petter. It's definitely not the sort of... That's the stuff of nightmares in there, isn't it? That is absolutely the stuff of nightmares. Okay. We have had a decent night's sleep. I haven't got very... I can't remember how to make a ladder, to be honest. I think a ladder is one like that. I mean, it might be all sticks. It's definitely not that. Yes, it is all sticks. Right, every single part of the ladder is sticks. So, if I go like this a minute, and then I do that, and then I do that, I can turn all those jungle planks into this. And then I go stick, stick, stick there, another one there, another one there, another one there, and I've only got 8 left. I was hoping for a few more than that. Right, if I go like this, and you kind of like go over the top of them. Well, it's not brilliant, but there, like that. And then I can like spread it between the two. No. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, let's make that into more sticks, and then I'll make that into more sticks like that. And then that one into more sticks. If I go 6 into there. Right, that's a bit more like it. Starting to spread them out a little bit. That's all I want to do, is just like spread these out a bit like that. Make as many as I can. There. You up there. 1. If I'd done this properly to start with, I wouldn't have to be worrying about this. And then pick you up and put 4 into there, and then just start like spreading them out between all of them, and then I've got exactly the right amount, and then I can get shift click over there onto there. Right, so now I've got ladders, and I've yeah, that's fine. Right, just ignore me. Ignore my rambling and my rumbling, and yeah, just ignore that for a minute. I want to go there like that. So now what I want is I want to be able to get down here really fast, and I also want to be able to get up there reasonably quickly, but the getting up is not so much of a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig our way up through there, and to come back down again, we're going to be digging our way into there, which is going to be a skipper block, and we go there. That's going to be our point to come down into right there. We'll do that bit in a minute. So I'll move that torch first. I'm going to put down a couple of these torches, just kick them around like this. There, so we've got plenty of light. And the plan is to go up the side of the cliff right here. Right? So ladders, you've got to like keep moving on the ladders. You haven't got any choice. You go all the way up like that. And then I can switch over to the diamond pick. And I go like that. If you're actually on the ladder, it can take you a minute or two to like move when you're on it. But if you go out onto the ladder again like that, then I can go up. Right up like that. And you can see it takes me a little bit of time to actually mine a block. But you can stand right on the top of the ladder. I can just perch on the top of it there. And then when I mine up, it's much faster. Like that. Right. Back out. And then all the way up through like that. And then we do exactly the same process again. 2 there, which are fairly slow. Perch onto it. And then we go on up like that. Now, we're out the end. This is good. Oops. There. Alright. This time, I'm going to leave that ladder so then I can perch onto the top of it. And keep digging up. Right, we've gone through the stone. Out, up to there. And then shovel. Right, that's all the way to the very top. Don't remember exactly how high I wanted to make this, but... oh, and that's something else that you've got to be careful of, is when you jumping out from the ladder. You don't want to jump out too far, because you fall back out from the ladder, and then you can't control yourself. Your descent sort of starts to get a bit unmanageable. So we want to bring this one all the way up like that, and there we have it. So I've now made it all the way to the very top, and then I want to get back down again. Now, getting down is going to be fairly easy. We'll worry about setting this exactly how we want it a bit later. There's the top of the ladder, which means that I don't want to dig there. I want to dig right there. That's going to be the point that we're heading downwards. I'm going to put a torch. Yeah, go with the diamond pickaxe. So I'm going to put torch in there. And then shovel here. Right, dig down like that. And now down. I should, if I've got this right, be able to dig all the way back down to the ground. I think I can dig all the way to the... I'm hoping I can. Like, this bit here is encased in stone, so that sort of puts you in a straight line. So long as you're not pressing the arrow key when you're dropping down through this bit, you will be absolutely fine. There won't be any problems whatsoever with anything you do. So then I'll go in here like this and put that one in there. I'm now going to put a water block in here. This is going to break my fall when I come cascading back down in a minute. So we're going to go and have a look. A lot of salmons over there. An awful lot of salmons. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but there's a lot of salmons there. So there, I want just a bucket of water. Nothing drastic. A single, solitary bucket of water. And then I want to go over here and I want some signs like this. So I need to put a sign on the back wall. This is going to hold the water in place. Right? There. I'm not going to do anything else with that one. And I'm going to put a sign on that wall because this will also hold it in place. And we'll just call this the long drop right there. Okay, that's the long drop right there. And then we take our bucket of water and we drop it in there. And that's it. That is all we need to do. That's a thing of water there. It doesn't need to be any more than that. It's held in place with that sign and that sign right there. So then I could travel up to the top, all the way back up here to where we're going to be building our library. And then I can step over by a block and plummet downwards ever so rapidly. Let me get up here. And onto there, like that. Over, and now. I'll probably just, like, adjust this slightly. Let me just press shift so that I can... Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you have time, do please consider checking out the links in the description down below. There is one for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers, including but not limited to Minecraft and Farming Simulator. And there is also Fanatical, who sell vast quantities of computer games at very reasonable prices. There is also a discount code in the description alongside the link. If you've enjoyed this video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.